What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52, just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word, and hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. And y'all already know what's up with me, baby. Baltimore Raven fan, Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. And if you're not a Raven fan, you might be a fan of whoever. Hit that like button anyway. Hit that subscribe button anyway, because we talk football, period, baby. But reason why we here tonight, it's Wednesday night. Y'all already know what it is. It's time for my week 4 predictions on who's going to win and who's not going to win. And I didn't do good as I did week 2, but I mean, how many times can you go 15-1? So, that's just being real. I didn't keep up with how good I did last week. I need to go back and tally on it. Kind of in a rush in between life and work. So, let's just go ahead and get to it, man. First game and Thursday night is officially, right now, Thursday night is officially the JV night. This is JV football night. Thursday nighters. Strictly for the junior varsity teams of the NFL, because that's all we've been getting since week 1. Week 1 was the only one where we didn't have a JV team out there. We had Kansas City and Houston. And Houston a JV team, but Kansas City not. But from then on out, strictly JV team. So Thursday night, we got the Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets, a.k.a. probably the worst team in football. But then at the same time, they might not be, because the worst team in football might be in New York too, the Giants. But we ain't even just going to go deep into that. I feel like even with Drew Lock not playing, I feel like Denver just a better team anyway. And the Jets might as well just go and tank the season, man, because they the worst team in football. I mean, they just the worst. It's no other way to put it. Whatchamacallit finna get fired. What's his name? I can't even remember his name. The old Miami coach. Somebody drop it in the comments, because sometimes my mind just slipped. But I don't even know how he got the job. That's why he was looking like that. If y'all remember when he got hired, that's why he was looking like that, with his eyes all bucked, and he was looking like that. He probably sniffed them a couple of times, so they smelling salt, because he be doing it. But that's why he was looking like that, because he was like, man, I can't believe somebody gave me a head coaching job. I'm going to take it because I need the money. But I might not be here long, and he sure might not be. But I got Denver winning that game, man. In a close one, because, when you have two good teams that's not that good, it's going to turn out to be a good game, because, you have two teams that ain't that good. But I got Denver winning that game. The next game is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Chicago Bears, where Mitchell Trubisky got benched like we thought he would, and we got Nick Foles out there. Hey, let's see if Nick got that magic again, man. But I'm going to ride with the Colts in this game right here, because I just have to see it to believe it. He did good last week, but I'm going to have to just, I hate betting against Nick Foles when he come off the bench, because, his track record right now when he come off the bench. But I'm just going to ride with the Colts in this game right here, man, and to beat Chicago. The next game is Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Boy, before I even get into this game, did y'all see how Joe Burrow got hit last week? Oh, my God. You talking about welcome to the NFL? I haven't seen a quarterback get hit like that. A clean hit. Because I was about to say, Joe Flacco took one nasty one, but that wasn't a clean hit about 3 years ago. But I ain't seen a clean hit on a quarterback like this since probably when Courtney Upshaw hit Big Ben. That's probably the last time I seen a clean hit on a quarterback that hard. When Courtney Upshaw hit Big Ben. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. But I'm gonna pick Jacksonville on this, man. I'm still like I've been saying week after week, man. To me, honestly, I think that Jacksonville should give Minshew a shot, man. All that tanking for Trevor talk and stuff like that, I believe they should give Minshew a shot, man. He had a rough game last week, but it wasn't just on him, because Fitzmagic was tearing the defense up. Which the defense is, they young, and they got a lot of. I think they showed the statistic that Jacksonville has the youngest team in the NFL. They starting off with youth, and they got a lot of draft picks next year. I think they should ride with Minshew, man. Just build around him. Honestly, because he's showed that he can do it on the NFL level. He showed that he can play quarterback good on the NFL level. And I think they should just ride with him, man. But I got Jacksonville winning this game over Cincinnati, because Cincinnati, man, I mean, I like Joe. Joe Burrow plays nice, but he just needs some help. He need more help than Minshew got right now. Well, Minshew got more help than he do right now. To me, even though he got Joe Mixon and AJ Green, but AJ Green ain't been looking like himself. He look like a shell of himself. Look like he about ready to go home. But I got Jacksonville winning that game right there. The next game is one of the games, as y'all know, I got two TVs. I have one on top, one on bottom when I'm watching the game. This game is the game I'm going to be watching on the bottom screen while I'm watching our Baltimore Ravens. And this game is the Cleveland Browns versus the Dallas Cowboys. Now, this is a real interesting game because, you know, Cleveland, I mean, I'm really torn in between this pick right here because you got to think about it. Cleveland secondary is still kind of banged up and they still not as good as they could have been. They do have a nice, you know, pass rush. They got a nice front four, you know, with Myles Garrett and them guys right there. And then you got to look at Dallas defense, which they've been having their troubles and stuff like that. And, you know, they got to guard Odell. And, you know, Odell very familiar with tearing up Dallas. And also, I think that Cleveland finally got the memo of we can't win just off Baker. We can't just go out there and be like, Baker, just go win us this game. They got two horses back there in their backfield. They got two horses back there in their backfield in Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. And a lot of defenses would have a lot of trouble with them if they get those guys going. I'm not saying that they'll get them going every game, but when they're on, it's gonna be problems because that's two top, not top tier, but it's two really good running backs, man. Kareem Hunt could go start on anybody's team right now. That's two starters. That's what I mean to say. He's two starters in that backfield. But anyway, to the pick, I want to pick Dallas bad, but I just can't trust Dallas, man. And I want to pick Cleveland, but you just can't trust Cleveland. I'm gonna call this. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have this every week. A coin flipper game. This is a coin flipper game right here. We're gonna call this a coin flipper game. Heads or tails. I wish I had a coin on me right now just to flip and just do it that way. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick the home team. I originally got Cleveland down here marked up, but the more I think about it, in the secondary, I'm gonna pick Dallas in this game right here. So I'm picking the Cowboys to beat the Cleveland Browns. The next game is the New Orleans Saints versus the Detroit Lions. And man, oh man, oh man. Let's talk about these New Orleans Saints, man, because Alvin Kamara is balling. Alvin Kamara is a beast. But I tell you what, Drew Brees, either it's the age that's showing him or showing up, or them 5-yard slants from Michael Thomas is seriously missed. Because just like his Twitter page, you can't guard Mike. And you know, when you're an old quarterback, that helps a lot. And I'm just not liking the way Drew playing right now. I mean, Alvin is beasting because, you know, it's Alvin, but I'm just not liking the way Drew playing right now, man. They on a 2-game losing streak. I want to say that they're going to come in here in Detroit and win, but I just don't know, man, because they have looked, on the offensive side, they haven't just looked like their self. Even though Kamara's been doing his thing, as far as like Drew Brees throwing the ball in the pass attack, he haven't been looking like himself ever since Michael Thomas went down. So I'm probably gonna ride with Matty Stafford and the Detroit Lions in this game right here, man. And Detroit gonna get this win at home against New Orleans. The next game is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Miami Dolphins. Miami played a good game Thursday night against the Jacksonville Jaguars, but this ain't the Jacksonville Jaguars. But I tell you one thing though, Seattle secondary banged up and they ain't been playing good. So don't be surprised if Fitzpatrick go out there and do his thing then, because you know this is his track record. He got spurts. He got spurts when he played pretty good, and then you'll get the Fitzpatrick that turn the ball over a lot. So, hey, Miami, this is not just a 100% of that Seattle will win this game right here. Miami has a shot to win this game because Seattle secondary, if you look the past weeks, Seattle secondary have been getting beat week in, week out. But I'm gonna pick Seattle because Seattle got, even though Pat Mahomes been playing good this season, Russell Wilson, if it is an MVP race this early, it's Russell Wilson, hands down right now. And he got a man-child out there, DK Metcalf, and he's balling out of control right now. Only if he will slow down and reach the ball out to get punched out before he get in the end zone. I just had to throw that in there. But I'm going to pick the Seattle Seahawks in this game, man, because Russell just playing too good. He just playing too good right now, man. But the defense might hurt them. I can't lie. So it's a possibility that Miami can win this game. But I'm gonna ride with the Seattle Seahawks in this. The next game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the LA Chargers. And I'm gonna ride with Tampa Bay. Man. Even though I still ain't, I'm not impressed with Tom Brady and them right now. But I mean, I just feel like they're the better team than the Chargers, man. I mean, I honestly just feel that way. The Chargers will get better later. They got a young quarterback playing right now, but he gonna go through some growing pains right now. I mean, he did good against the Chiefs, but guess what? The Chiefs didn't prepare for him. They prepared for Tyrod Taylor. So that makes a big difference too. But that rookie Herbert was my favorite quarterback in the draft that coming this past draft. So I mean, I like Herbert and I like the direction where the Chargers could go. You can't really trust their ownership or their front office because they got a way of kind of messing it up. But I'm gonna ride with Tampa Bay in this game right here, man, because I just feel like they the better team. The next game, we finna play our neighbors. Shout out to our neighbors over there in Washington, in the D.C. area. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Washington football team. And I'm going to pick the Baltimore Ravens. And y'all know when I do our game, I keep it short and sweet. So I'm picking the Ravens. The next game, my phone went out. My next game is the Arizona Cardinals versus the Carolina Panthers. Arizona took an L last week to the Detroit Lions. Kyler Murray had a rough game, but I tell you what, like I tell y'all all the time, Kyler Murray is a legit player. He's a legit quarterback, and don't expect him to just have a hard time every week. That's not gonna be a recurring thing. Kyler Murray's gonna, he's gonna be a star in this league, man. And he got the right coach and the right pieces around him, and it's only gonna get better after this year because they're gonna add more pieces around this guy right here. But I got Kyler Murray going into Carolina. The running back hurt, McCaffrey hurt, Teddy Bridgewater. I'm not huge on Teddy B. I was telling people when they signed Teddy B that, they just signed a game manager. If you go look at them games when he was playing with the Saints when they was in the winning streak, they was like, oh, Teddy Bridgewater is playing so good. He's doing this and he's doing that. No, Teddy B was being Trent Dilfer. Don't screw up, let the defense win the game, and we're going to go home. That's all he was doing. He didn't do anything spectacular. I'm just going to ride with Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray, man. I'm that much of a believer in Kyler Murray. Now, we got 0-3 Minnesota versus 0-3 Houston. And somebody going to get a win today. Somebody going to get a win that day. And guess what? It ain't going to be Houston because the O-line still terrible, even though Minnesota defense looking bad. Even though Minnesota looking bad right now. They had a good lead on Tennessee and let them climb right back. But what Billy O'Brien got down there in Houston going, I mean, both of these coaches are looking like they probably in some deep doo-doo anyway. I'm not going to lie. And I like Zimmerman. I don't like Billy O'Brien. Billy O'Brien is completely stupid. But I like Zimmerman. But the way the Vikings playing right now, man, it's not looking good for him. And it's definitely not looking good for Billy O'Brien. If they lose this game right here Sunday and Billy O'Brien still has a job, I'm going to blame it on COVID. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blame it on COVID. They don't want to make a coaching change right now because we're in the middle of a pandemic. But anyway, I got the Minnesota Vikings winning this game right here. The next game is probably the worst team in the NFL, just like they cousins over there. The New York Giants. Terrible. And they playing against the LA Rams. I feel like the Rams going to beat the stank out of them. It's going to be ugly. That's going to be an ugly game. So, if you got Jared Goff on your fantasy team, you might want to put Jared Goff as the starter this game right here. If you got Cooper Kupp and all them other guys, you might want to start them. If you got the Rams defense going against that sorry offensive line, while the Rams got that man of all men, Aaron Donald, a.k.a. I like to push two linemen over at one time, start the Rams defense, man. Just trust me on it. Because they're going to get out there, they're going to beat the brakes out the Giants. So I got the Rams winning that game right there. Now, this game right here, 325 game, I'm gonna pay close attention to this game right here. Because, I mean, it's Belichick versus Mahomes, man. And Cam. Let's see what Belichick and them. Let's see the game plan. Let's see how they use Cam Newton against the Kansas City defense. Let's see if they're gonna do what we should have did as far as running read options and running the ball. Actually running the ball with our with our running backs and quarterback and just stuff like that, man. Because we went completely out of game plan. But I'm not gonna vent about that game. But I just want to see how Belichick gonna play the Kansas City Chiefs. But I can't lie, I'm gonna ride with the Chiefs in this game right here because they got too much firepower. Andy Reid is just too good of a doggone coach, and their coordinator. I mean, they just the plays that them dudes draw up are just. I'm telling you, it makes your head hurt. It makes your head hurt. But I tell you one thing. One of the ways you can not get confused when you're going against an offense like Kansas City, as far as their formations and all that stuff that's going on. Do your job. Follow your assignment, not your eyes. And guess who preaches do your job? The Patriots. The New England Patriots. They preach do your job. I don't care what they do. Do your job. That's the name of the game. That's football right there, y'all. Like Ray Lewis said in the speech, it's a man on a man. It's do your job. Beat your man in front of you. But at the same time, I just don't think the Patriots got enough to beat these guys, man. So I got Kansas City winning this game right here. The next game is the Buffalo Bills versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas, I think the Raiders lost last week. I want to say, yeah, the Raiders lost to the Patriots last week. And they're going to lose this week, man, because Josh Allen is playing out of control right now. He's balling. I can't lie, man. I was hard on Josh Allen going this past season because his throwing just was not what it needed to be. And, man, I tell you what, shout out to Josh Allen right now so far because just like Lamar Jackson, when it was his first year starting to his second year starting, I see the improvement in his passing. I see he's being more accurate. And I see he's been working his tail off. And when you got somebody that worked their tail off, man, you just can't do nothing but give them props. You worked on your craft, dog, and it's showing up, man. So shout out to Josh Allen. And another thing is the Bills got a good defense, man. I don't think that the Raiders would really just get off on the Bills like that, man. The Bills got a good defense. They're a good overall team, bro. They my pick for the AFC East. They my pick for the AFC East right now. So I got the Bills beating the Raiders in this game right here, man. And the Monday Nighter, the San Francisco 49ers versus half of the Eagles because half of them hurt and half of them don't want to play anyway. I got the Eagles. Psych. I got the Niners winning this game right here, man, because half of them hurt and half of them can't play anyway either. But guess what? Right now, if you look at coaching, Shanahan, Peters. Shanahan beat the Giants last week, mainly because the Giants is a terrible team, but also he's a good coach. And that backup that he had playing, I can't remember his name. He went to Southern Mississippi. Shout out to Mississippi. You know I'm gonna show love to all Mississippi boys. But he, Mullen, I think his last name Mullen. He got some playing experience. And he got some experience in Shanahan's offense. And Shanahan knows how to coach. He knows how to, use his players in their strong point, what they're strong at. So I believe good coaching and good preparation is going to get them through this Monday night game. That's Sunday night. I'm sorry, y'all. That's a Sunday night game. And I think that San Francisco going to win that game. I hate that it's like that right now because everybody hurt. And it's going to probably be a game that a lot of people not going to watch. But I'm going to watch it anyway because I love the game of football. I don't care who playing. Now, the Monday night game, I got it mixed up. The Monday night game is the Green Bay Packers versus the Atlanta Falcons. And I'm picking Green Bay, obviously. Aaron Rodgers playing good right now. The running game playing good. Him and LaFleur seem like they seeing eye to eye on everything that they got going right now. It looked like he having fun. And another thing, they drafted a quarterback in the first round, so they put some fire up on his butt. A-Rod said, I ain't going nowhere, baby. You going to sit on that bench a couple of years like I did with Brett Favre. That's what's going to happen. Atlanta is in a lot of trouble because they blew lead after lead after lead. Coach on the hot seat. Hot seat. That boy sitting on the stove. Do you hear me? He's sitting on the stove right now. And I felt like he should have got fired last year. But, the owner tried to give him a shot. And his message to the team is not reaching them anymore. It's time for a coaching change. And to me, honestly, now they're gonna score some points. They're gonna score some points because they've been doing it. But they might blow another lead. But I don't even think they're gonna get a lead on Green Bay, man. I think Aaron Jones gonna do his thing, Aaron Rodgers gonna do their thing. They balling without Devontae Adams. So just imagine when Adams come back. Just imagine. But anyway, man, them my week 4 picks. Hope y'all like this week right here, man. Hopefully my Ravens will do better this week playing Washington. Hopefully I do better with my picks this week, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all hit that like. I said hit the like button again. Hit that like button. That's how important the like button is to me. I said it twice, back to back. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We almost at 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Get me there. Get me to 1,000. And when we get to 1,000, I'm doing a giveaway. 2 of these babies here. 2 of these chains right here. I'm doing a chain giveaway, man. So make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe, man. Flock, I love y'all. Subscribers, I love y'all. And I'm out.